2 half centuries and 3 Australian gigs. You're just enjoying things.
Yeah, obviously enjoying the chance to play for Australia. Obviously, every kid's dream to put on the Australian kit and walk out at the MCG. So no, just loving every minute at the moment. Yeah.
What about tonight at the G? I mean, the pressure was on too. I mean, before the rain break, things were a bit of a struggle, but you kicked on afterwards.
Yeah, obviously, as I said, at the MCG, with a good crowd, a really loud crowd, it was obviously a lot of fun. So hopefully continue some good form. Obviously, good performance from the team as well. So hopefully go to Perth and do the same thing.
Right. Has it been a noticeable step up in international cricket?
Yeah, absolutely. The intensity. When Mike Hussey walked out and started running between the wickets like he was, there was definitely a step up in intensity. I think that's the major thing. Everything's just a bit faster, and you have to run with Mike. It's even harder.
Were you expecting a better fight from India? Looking at the last match, 2020, they played well.
I think India are always tough. Obviously, with the players they've got, they're gonna play some really good cricket. So I mean, it wasn't an easy win by any stretch of the imagination. We had to work hard to get it. Still, obviously, they bowled exceptionally well. I thought in the first 10 to 12 overs, and then we got away from it a little bit. But it's never an easy game against India with the quality of players they have.
Have you allowed yourself to sort of think beyond these initial 3 games yet?
No, I haven't. I think that'd be a bad option for myself, to be honest. Obviously, I just want to do as well as I can in the 3 games that I'm picked. If I look too far ahead, you don't know what's going to happen. It's a pretty fickle game that we play, so from day to day it changes. So you just got to live in the moment and concentrate on the next ball. It's pretty cliche, but that's what I'm doing at the moment.
But were you conscious of the rain around, and when it did come down, did it change anything, with planning?
Yeah, no, I wasn't conscious of the rain at all. No, so obviously when Ricky got out, it got exceptionally dark out there, and the lights came on. So I knew it wasn't good, but I didn't really think too much about it. So when we came off, obviously we got the revised overs and stuff like that, and we tried to nut a plan out to get a competitive score, which we managed to do.
Roger.
Did you hit that 6 and 4? Was that knowing that the break was going to come, or sort of one quickly followed the other?
Yeah, not at all. I didn't. And it wasn't planned at all. He was bowling really well. I just tried to mix his length up a little bit. I batted out of my crease a little bit for the ball that I managed to hit for 6, and then I went back. So I was just trying to mix my feet around the crease because they were bowling an exceptional length. There was no drives really on offer or any cuts or anything to go by. So I had to try and mix it up a little bit.
And just after Friday night, it was a really good comeback win from you guys. What was the focus after that game heading into today?
We didn't speak a lot about, obviously, the 2020 game. 2020 is a different game than the 50 overs. So, no, we just concentrated on what we can control. Obviously, before we went out to field, we just wanted to keep our energy up and really put the heat on India, I suppose. So they were the things we were concentrating on. We weren't really looking back at the 2020. We debriefed that and moved on.
Wait, 216, 217 in 32 overs, when you were walking back to the dressing room, you were convinced that this is good enough a score to win this match. And how was the pitch to back on?
It was tough, as I said, for the first 10 to 11 overs. I thought maybe the rain got a little bit of shine on the wicket, and it came on a little bit better after the break. Obviously, India, not knowing the rain, they bowled a lot of overs through their quicks early. So, no, walking off, I didn't know whether it was a competitive score. You never know against a team like India. So, I mean, Dave Hussey and Mike Hussey batted exceptionally well. They went well over a run of ball, and that's always going to help you.
You talk about your batting, but you're keeping a couple of good catches today and a really good one in the 2020. Are you keeping as well as you've ever had?
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm keeping as well as I ever had. Obviously, to be in the environment of the Australian cricket team, I'm catching more balls every day, and things are going really well. So I feel on top of my game. Yeah.
You mentioned before about not thinking ahead of these 3 games. How do you do that when you know what's on offer after 3 games? You know how well you're playing. How do you sort of keep your focus sort of narrow?
I think the environment that I'm in, it's all about the next game. In the Australian cricket team, obviously, no one's talking about down the track. Everyone's just going to be focusing on the next game. All our planning, all our meetings, all the stuff we do is for pretty much the next game that we're going to play. So I think it's easy to concentrate on the next thing that's coming up instead of looking a long way forward. No one speaks about tours down the track in the change rooms. It's just all about what we can do in the present moment.